if I stutter or something, forgive me. Without further ado, I guess I get started.
Yay!
In my house, there's no one here. To our future students, what does it mean to be a teacher? Is it any different from being a person? Do we stay true to who we are, or do we become some other version of what we believe to be what's normal? We are, after all, only mortal, and while that means making mistakes, it also means doing whatever it takes to get the job done. But teaching is not just a job. It's a calling that enables all callings. It's an endeavor that makes all endeavors possible. It is a pursuit that demands an inexhaustible passion, an insurmountable dedication. It is not for the faint of heart, but for those who take part in the raising of future generations. A teacher is a pathway to something greater, and it's our job as educators to be the ultimate creators of opportunity, to make those pathways as accessible to as many young people as possible. We are the pathways. We are there forever and always to help raise a youthful child, to help them rise and reconcile who they think they're meant to be with who they have the power to become. We do not let them succumb to the pressures of this brave new world. We put knowledge into their hands and make sure their fingers are curled. We give them as many pearls of wisdom as we are capable, if only to convince them that every dream is attainable, and that is a conviction in which they must remain unshakable. We are not your betters, but rather your partners in this common pursuit for purpose, this perennial quest for knowledge, this insatiable thirst for experience. We are not so much contenders as we are supportive members of a team that always remembers the value of chasing dreams. You can all be something the world has never seen. What that means is found on your journeys. You were not born to get a job, pay bills, and eventually die. You were not born to stand by and watch the world pass you by, but you were born for a reason. And school is the season for discovering those realities. School is like a tree in autumn. It sheds the leaves of wisdom, which can be yours if you just raise your hands. Forget about all the plans. Don't feel pressured to understand everything all at first, but give in to the deep thirst. Catch those leaves between your fingers. Notice the sensation that always lingers when you've discovered something worth chasing, and get used to always embracing what others have to offer you, what we all have to offer you. We know there will come days where life feels like a maze in which you're constantly getting lost, but that is simply the cost of aiming for something greater. We will be there to hold your hand, but not actually hold your hand, because we all know that'd be weird. Just know that we'd appear should you ever need any guidance. We would not impose any stridence on mistakes or shortcomings, but remind you of the struggles when becoming something more. It's okay to make mistakes. A mistake is just a door through which you can travel to find some meaning, and that's something worth believing. But should you take anything away from my words, let it be this. As a writer, I capture the world through these 26 little symbols we call the alphabet, and these 26 little symbols, as powerful as they are, cannot truly capture the mindset that we all carry inside of us. We will dedicate our lives to helping you, to being your second parents in a place like a second home. We will dedicate our lives to serving, raising, and educating, but we are by no means perfect creatures. We wish only to be your teachers, and we hope that is enough, because we also need money for food and stuff. Yours truly.